tell me, some people say, why don't political leaders, politicians like yourself, make an appeal to these angry young men? Someone has to break the cycle of violence, just like the forces have to show restraint. Should politicians like yourself also be engaging with these young men who come out on the streets, protest, throw stones?
Well, Barkha, you know, I'm brutally frank and I don't hide anything. Let me tell you, we, the mainstream politicians, have got totally marginalized at this point. We have got discredited in the sense that when the elections took place, people had high expectation from the government and as well as the opposition. And we have 21 members. When people are holding the National Conference government responsible for the, misgovernance or the killings of these people for, many things, and they want them out. Similarly, people are also angry with us because they feel we have 21 members and we are not being able to prevail upon the state or the central government to address the problem in a more humane manner. So that's why at this point of time, we don't see any space left for the mainstream politicians to go out, because nobody is going to listen to us at this point of time, because everybody is so angry with us.
You're actually saying that you feel that mainstream parties today are irrelevant.
At this point of time, people are very angry because people feel that we have let them down. After casting their vote in our favor, in favor of the present government, what have they got? People were looking for consolidation of the peace process, consolidation of the gains that the earlier government had made, whether it was on the governance front, development front, employment front, or even, the resolution of Kashmir issue. But nothing really happened. I mean, things got worse, so they are angry with everybody, including us.
One last question. Do you see, if you had to propose a new beginning right now, what would that be? Do you see glimmers of a new solution, and what would you propose?
Well, first of all, I think we need to take this, we have the army, we need to withdraw them. We don't need to pursue it further, because we don't need to terrorize our own people. I mean, we should learn from the, Naxalite problem, where we are trying to find all kinds of excuses not to send army there. We are saying economic, problems are there, development problems are there. In Kashmir, you have a political problem. So we need to look at Kashmir, in a more different way. And secondly, I think the Prime Minister has to reach out now, because as I said earlier, the state government has totally lost credibility. Whatever they say, people don't, really want to listen to it. They don't believe them, because they feel this government has demonized their own people at this, national level, to the extent that everybody thought that the only way to deal with Kashmir was send our army here. So I don't think anybody is going to listen to them. But yes, of course, the Prime Minister, definitely he needs to reach out to the people and, own their sentiment, and not to dismiss it as anti-national or Lashkar-Taiba or just stone pelters doing it for the sake of money. It has to go much beyond that.
Tuba.com